Hello again. Sunday. Off the Polly Steps. Well, that's where I'm going to start my walk off anyway. All good. It's a little bit breezy today, so I've just popped the wind blocker on. May take it off later if I think I'm going to see any trains or any birds or wildlife, but otherwise, just for now, it's on. Got the fleece on again today, unfortunately. Still not summer. Well, I guess they never did cut all this down. But that's all right. Means we've still got the berries, which is nice to see, isn't it? Still standing. And there's those flowers in the digger scoop and a train. Lovely, still growing nicely. Well, here we are, windy Polly Steps. Don't quite know where all this breeze has suddenly sprung from, but sprung it has. There's Jangles, safe and sound. Quick look over the shoulder. Still some stuff on the beach there. It's probably haven't completely finished their thing yet. Well, that's all been cut back over there. Look at it. That's different, definitely. Loads of trees and bushes gone. Yep, definitely different that. Well, I guess I could get to the secret tunnel today. Not really in my plans though. Just want to do a smaller loop around the Teignmouth area. Relatively busy up here today, but not super busy like it was the other day. Never gave you my plans today, did I? That's a miss of me. Well, up to the lighthouse. Show you some more lighthouse related stuff. Hello, train. Yeah, up to the lighthouse to show you some lighthouse related stuff. And then I want to show you where a clock was on the seafront. Not a clock, but a great big floral clock. It was a tide clock, but we'll do that when we get there. So, here we go. Fish Quay. Lovely. There's Alan's boat. By the time this goes live, he may well be down here. Lovely. There's the breeze. Pam's old cottage. Now, if you remember, or you watched yesterday's video, you saw me talking about this light right in the centre here up ahead, the backlight to the lighthouse. And I was saying there was going to be a PDF put up on my site, and it's there. It's ready now. So what are you waiting for? Go along, take a look. All to do with the history of the lighthouse in Teignmouth, and along with some of the other navigation aids that are in the river mouth. It's very interesting. All free. No ads, no nothing. Just go to the site. Up the top, look for this picture here. Give it a click. It'll take you to about a 3 or 4 page document with loads of pictures and some really interesting information. Thanks, Jeffrey. Hope everyone enjoys it. Fascinating to think there's so much history and story behind the lighthouse. And I wish on the day that I'd seen the door being open when they were working on the inside, I'd asked to go in and take a look, because apparently there's also a load of engravings and plaques on the walls inside that you can only see if you can get inside there. Never mind. Oh, more artwork. That's what they were doing yesterday, remember? Tree covered in streamers. Such a shame we haven't got the sun. Going to show you some pre-war decoration now. Up here, it shows you the old floral tide clock. I can show you exactly where it used to be. Of course, Venus wasn't built then, or the building that Venus is now in wasn't built then. And it's just up ahead here, behind that flower bank. Right, it would have been here, where this is now, in this little area here. And I go behind it and look over the wall and line it up. Right, here we go, it would have been about here, slightly further up than that. Over there is the Lendrick, that's that building there. And over there, of course, is Royal Court, which Royal Hotel. Anyway, without further ado, let's go back and see the tide clock. Here you go. Now, I think it wasn't a clock, but it had like a sticker or a post thing in there saying when the high tide was to give you an indication. So excellent. Well, there we are, that was before the war. And yes, very nice, very nice. Trev sent that in, found it on eBay, I think. So thanks, Trev, appreciated. Tables, formerly known as the Captain's Tables. Nearly did miss that one out, nightmare. Benches have survived, brilliant. I notice now you've got those things there at the front, little brackets. Were they always there? Probably. Never noticed them before though. Got a busy seafront up ahead. Very busy seafront. Wonder what's going on here. We shall find out in real time right now. I can see what it is now. It's to do with the lifeboat, their 200th anniversary we were talking about the other day. Lovely.
Over towards Exmouth, that's not performing normally, to say the least, so they could have a problem on board. Oh, they're only going in for a swim. Because they've set off a flare, it means they're in danger and they're waving for help. If you do see any problems at sea, remember to call 999 and ask for the Coast Guard. If you can tell them where you are, what the situation is, how many people are involved, then that will aid them when they come to the rescue. Rescue watercraft with the sled, which is the lifeguard. Once again, in come the cavalry, the Atlantic 85. When the pager goes off, the crew aim to be at the station within 10 to 12 minutes and ready to launch. Okay folks, that's everybody saved. Everybody's now going home for tea and sticky buns.
Lovely. That was a nice little demonstration, wasn't it? I'll cut that down to make it a manageable size because it was quite long. A lot of footage done, but what you've just seen is an abbreviated version. Hope it shows the gist of it though. Lots of bees. They like those. And there's all the young lifeguards doing their training. Smashing. I've dropped the wind blocker off now. A little bit more ambient noise. And onto the seawall, where the problems of the world just fade away. No trains, unfortunately. Oh, train. Lovely. Just give Rufus a bit of seed. Hello, Rufus. Are you waiting for me? Got you some seed. And I got you something special coming tomorrow from Amazon. You're going to be spoilt. Just down there in the centre. Oh, just jumped out. There he is. That's the little bits I dropped while I was loading up his feeder above him. Happy train! Whee! Another train! Oh, there he is. Found his stash. Right, and with that we'll leave him be. And when Amazon deliver the goodies for next time, we'll visit him again. See you later, Rufus. Take care, mate. Bye. That was nice to see him anyway. It was almost like he was there waiting for me today. I know he wasn't, but considering a couple of times I've been up here and he's sort of hidden away in the bushes, not seen him, he stood right on the branch waiting for me. Lovely. Just have a pan along the wall today. as I'm not walking the entire length this time. Save that for another day. There we go. Right, let's crack on the way back. Almost a little bit of sunshine coming through the clouds, just enough to illuminate this train coming around the corner under Quay Bridge and disappearing off into the distance. And there is a toot there at Sprey Point. Lovely. There we go. Not that many trains today, but never mind. At least we saw Rufus. All good. Not much more of the video left, but I'll put the wind blocker on now because it is a bit blowy. As usual, thank you ever so much for joining me today. Much appreciated, especially everyone that hits that subscribe button. Hope you've enjoyed it. Seen the old tide clock on the seafront, which I hadn't mentioned before, and said I couldn't find a photo, and then out of the blue Trev goes and sends me one, so that was great. Seen Rufus, of course, 1 or 2 trains I think, and don't forget to have a look at the History of the Lighthouse on the billsphoneTeignmouth.com site. And as usual, got anything you want to send in, email address is on the screen, so just send it in to me. Smash in. Community effort this channel is. Lovely. Thanks for watching. Bye.